Welcome to my channel. As of right now, there hasn't been any information released regarding to future episode titles and summaries. However, this video is to be discussed about the potential of Ultra Instinct, how Dragon Ball Super tied it in nicely when it first introduced in the series, and what is the extent of his power. So let's go back to Dragon Ball Super episode 18. So we know that Vegeta and Goku in the beginning of the series understood God Ki, but barely. Whis has stated to the seer that they barely are beginning to understand how God Ki works and to sense it. So a next sequence goes into Vegeta and Goku training with Whis, and Whis tells them, why don't you guys try to double team me, go 2-on-1 and see if you can hit me, but I sincerely doubt you can defeat me. So, of course, Vegeta graciously accepts the offer and accepts the challenge, and the two warriors begin to attack Whis. Whis is effortlessly dodging their attacks with no sweat. He's not breaking a single sweat for this, and then eventually he stops them. The reason why he stops them is because he begins to stress to them they lack speed. The result of this is because they're both thinking before they act. Whis then goes on to stress that it affects heavily on Vegeta, which limits his speed in this fight against his foes. This holds true to Goku as well, but not so much as it does for the Prince of all Saiyans. The reason being is because we've seen it from time and time again that not only Vegeta always is constantly thinking how to beat his enemy, but he always also overtrains, and is one of the many reasons why he's always been behind Goku. And Whis has told Vegeta that he overtrains a lot, and even in the Cell Saga, he questioned Goku why you're not going back to the hyperbolic time chamber, and Goku's like, why? That's not good for your body. If you want to go in, be my guest. So then we go back to the scene, and Whis goes on to tell them that they need to teach every part of their bodies so they can respond on their own. He even says Beerus have not mastered it as well. We know in the anime had mentioned Beerus not mastering it, but in the manga, we see Beerus putting Ultra Instinct into action despite not mastering it. So in the anime, yes, they have made it clear that Beerus has it, but the first time we've seen Ultra Instinct in action in the anime is episode 110 when the Goku vs. Jiren special fight. But in the manga, we see it in the expedition match and the battle royale between the gods of destruction. So that was the first time we seen it in the manga. So this was the first time Dragon Ball Super has introduced Ultra Instinct in episode 118, even though we didn't get to see what it was capable of. Now we're going to fast forward to episode 110, and Goku taps into it by resisting to die, which allowed himself to break through his shell. Now when Goku fought Jiren, his Ultra Instinct was obviously at its weakest, mainly because it was his first time using the form, which put this kind of power into uncharted territory for him, and he wasn't using his energy to sustain the form. In fact, he used the Spirit Bomb as a battery. So in this episode, I believe it gave us an idea what self-mastery movement looks like and what it might be capable of. So we got a little taste, like a little teaser. Hey, so in episode 18, this is what we talked about for you guys. And now we're giving you a little taste for it until later on down the road. We're going to keep teasing you little by little and showing you more and more what Ultra Instinct is all about. So now we go 6 episodes later when he's facing Kefla, the Patora fusion between Khalifa and Kale. Goku was pushed to break his shell again and attain Ultra Instinct. Now this form was a hell of a lot different. It's stronger because Goku recovered a little more than half of his power. So using his own power supply allowed him to utilize Ultra Instinct as he sees fit. Now given this is his second time tapping into this godly power, he was able to get a better handle of it. We saw the increased power, but also Goku struggling to use it in the offensive side. This episode not only gave us a taste what Ultra Instinct looks like, but what the potential of it. My question to you guys is, do you like how Dragon Ball Super tied in Ultra Instinct later down in the series when they first introduced it? In my opinion, I say yes, because I expect they will bring Ultra Instinct into action. Never I paid attention to it because I was so hung up on the Super Saiyan Blue form between Goku and Vegeta, as well as Goku when he was facing Hit in the Universe 6, Universe 7 tournament, stacking on Kaioken on top of Super Saiyan Blue. So later later on in the series, that's all he kept using, Super Saiyan Blue and Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken, and he used it against Toppo in the exposition match to impress Zeno about the Tournament of Power. So now going forward, the potential of Ultra Instinct. We now seen what Ultra Instinct is capable of when Goku uses his own power supply. In the first episode, in episode 110, he used the Genki Dama as the battery, and which didn't allow him to use as much as he wants of when he was using the form the first time. and this was his first time tapping into this power. Like I said, this was uncharted territory. So the potential of his power is endless. So I can't imagine, given how powerful it is. We've seen it before when he first got it. The gods of destruction was frightened that a mortal like Goku can attain this form. We couldn't have stressed it enough that this isn't easily mastered. Now here what I noticed. Is it different for Saiyan to obtain it by breaking through their shells, by going through a traumatic experience? We've seen how Goku first transformed into a Super Saiyan. We've also seen Vegeta transforming into a Super Saiyan through a flashback. And we also seen Gohan transforming into a Super Saiyan 2 after Cell killed 16. When 16 gave that speech and told Gohan, just let it go. Let it go. It's okay to fight for the ones you love. It's not wrong to protect the people you love. And after Cell killed him, that was it. Gohan let it go, and he released that hidden power in him. Then we see Goku obtaining Ultra Instinct by resisting to die when he got swallowed by the Spirit Bomb. So, to get this form, do Saiyans have to go through something traumatic for them to be triggered to unleash a new power inside of them? Does Vegeta need to put himself into that position? It's a question that's been bugging me, because both times Goku used Ultra Instinct is because his back was against the corner. We seen Beerus use it, but it was a technique. He didn't have any feature changes. His aura didn't change. His eyes didn't change. It wasn't a power-up. It was a technique. He was dodging the gods of destruction's attack. So, in this case, is it a little bit different for Saiyan? Is it because they're biologically different? Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Goku's going to have to go through something harsh to trigger the Ultra Instinct again so he can fight Jiren? Will he tap it with ease for the third time, since the first two times he already got it and it's already inside his body? He doesn't need to go something traumatic to tap into it. How powerful you think it is once he masters it? Because remember, it's also a form. Can it rival Beerus? Can it give Whis a run for his money? Or maybe he will be able to keep up with Whis? And lastly, do you believe that the Saiyans have to get Ultra Instinct when they are pushed to a corner? If you guys like the video, press like. If you want more content, press the subscribe button. Thank you for watching my video on Anime Universe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.